If you and Nonito Donaire got in the ring today, what would happen?
I will knock him out, kick his head off.
Really?
Nonito is not going to fight me, he's just going to run out.
And Nonito Donaire on his biggest stage moments from his toughest test, fighting for his first world title. Nonito's older brother Glenn manhandled by Darchinyan last October. Glenn suffered a broken jaw in the process, and Nonito said he's not out for revenge. He just wants to beat Darchinyan up because he feels he's an arrogant bully. Darchinyan still miffed he didn't get the knockout because it was ruled from an elbow, not a punch, and further infuriated when Nonito agreed with the ruling. Al, Donaire quite different from Darchinyan's last opponent, the smaller Victor Burgos. Donaire comes down in weight. Big factor?
Yeah, it really is. You know, Donaire's rated in the top 10 by 3 of the organizations at 115, and he's coming down to 112 to try and win a title. Making weight, he said, is no problem. And when we saw him yesterday, he didn't look gaunt. He looked good. But we should point out, it's the first time he's fought at 112 since 2002. We'll see if it has an impact.
Big left uppercut attempt there by Donaire that missed.
Two things have happened. The right hand is landing for Donaire, but the left is landing by Darchinyan. But I think Nonito Donaire has made Vic Darchinyan think about his power already.
And a wild swing and a miss with the left by Darchinyan. The free swinging Darchinyan is being tested right out of the gate here by the younger Nonito Donaire, having a very good start to the fight. Donaire really up on his toes, moving to his left, which is the correct thing to do. And another wild swing and a miss there by Darchinyan. And if he's not careful, he's going to be wide open for a straight right by Donaire.
Well, we don't know how long this is all going to last, but for now, Nonito Donaire is having his way with Vic Darchinyan. There's the right hand landing, and even those wild punches by Donaire don't get countered by Darchinyan. And it's not really just the right hand either. There's a nice left, counter left hook by Donaire. The trick for Donaire was to counter well as Darchinyan came in, and for the most part, he has done it.
So he'll try to surprise him with the right. There it is, right there on cue.
You know what I'm surprised at? And it's a good weapon.
Left hand by Donaire to the head.
He is landing the jab. Donaire's also landing his left hook pretty well. And of course, that's a good weapon against the southpaw. Donaire not known for that punch. And he's had hand problems with his left. Broke it in his second fight as a pro, and it's been troubling him sometimes in fights since.
Oh, Darchinyan got nailed, and then he came back. Here's a right hand, a miss by Donaire with the left hand. And it is really heating up here in round 2.
Nonito Donaire is making this an interesting fight, but boy, he could make it too interesting for himself, because there are times when he is standing in harm's way of those Darchinyan big punches.
Donaire has to be extremely focused against the awkward, herky-jerky moves of Vic Darchinyan. Lunging left there by Darchinyan.
That was a seminal moment in this fight. A big left hand by Darchinyan, and Donaire counters him with the left hook. This is really turning into an interesting fight here in round 2.
Some pretty good give and take. Donaire being extremely calm and patient here, waiting for his moments.
A portent of things to come, because there's a good counter left hook by Donaire that hurt Darchinyan and changed that round, and there would be other left hooks to follow that would also hurt Darchinyan, and big cut around the right eye of Darchinyan.
How will Vic Darchinyan handle adversity? For the moment, it appears as if Donaire is letting him off the hook. Now, that right hand by Donaire was blocked by the left glove of Darchinyan. And our panel of press row scorers have it as a majority draw after 4 rounds.
I have a 39-37 as Sherman Cain does.
Sherman Cain from the Manchester Journal-Enquirer here in Connecticut. Mark Abrams, 15rounds.com. Jack Obermeyer from Boxing Digest. Coming up at the midway point of round 5.
There's the jab by Nonito Donaire working well. Oh, my!
Look out! Darchinyan down for the first time! Struggling to get to his feet! In terrible shape. It's all over! It's all over! Nonito Donaire has pulled out the monstrous upset in emphatic fashion.
Several rounds earlier, Donaire had started to land the counter left hand, and here it would come in dramatic fashion. Again, lunging in Darchinyan as he has, not concerned about defense. You have to admire the courage of Darchinyan and the will. As hurt as he was, trying desperately to get up and continue. And clearly we know he was hurt, and you see there, just not doing well. And from above, we get a chance to see how well that left hook landed. It was just a perfect counter left hook by Nonito Donaire. And, you know, we talked about how the left hook had been successful early in the fight and really was the surprise weapon tonight. We would have expected the right hand to be more of a weapon for Donaire, and it put an end to Vic Darchinyan's invincibility, that's for sure, and, of course, his undefeated streak. And as he lunges in, you'll see the right hand very low for Darchinyan, keeps it very low, walks into a left hook, and that unalterably changed this fight and ended it.
The new IBF and IBO flyweight champion of the world, the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire.
Big upset. Nonito Donaire defends his family's honor. Pulls off the huge surprise by dethroning Vic Darchinyan. Redemption for his brother's loss. Nonito hands Darchinyan his first defeat in 29 fights. He has completely derailed Darchinyan and turned the lighter weight divisions of the boxing world on its ear.
He's out of words, bro.
I don't know what to say. I would love fight. I would love fight again. I don't feel I was hurt. Maybe it's knocked down. I don't feel I was hurted, you know. And
you don't feel you were hurt?
I will back. I will show him what was the punch. I feel very bad.
He said, Vic, I have a lot of respect for you. You're a great fighter. You gave me a hell of a fight. You know, you were a really tough fighter and everything. And like I said, I got respect for you. And hopefully, you know, you're okay and everything. And I know you'll come back from it.
You respect me? You're going to fight me again?
Hey,
you're going to fight me?
One thing I have to say is that it's Gary Shaw's call, it's my manager's call. When they called me up for this fight, I never said anything. I said, all right, this is an opportunity, I will. And like I said, just, you know, and then...
What leads you to believe that you would be victorious next time? Because it didn't seem as though you were able to handle his power tonight.
It's punch, you know, it's happening in boxing. I don't feel I was knocked down. Maybe I took punch, maybe I was knocked down. I would love fight, I would love fight him again. I just disappointed, I don't know, for first time in my life.
Okay, Vic.
I would love to take a rematch and I would like fight him, you know.